A Teacher Like You by Frank Murphy and Bardan.
There are so many teachers in the world, teachers of every subject and style, but there's only one teacher like you, and the world needs a teacher just like you. The world needs a teacher to be loving and accepting, to be full of wonder and inspiration. I need a teacher like you. Every day you were happy to see us, and you always know when I need a hug.
You read us your favorite. Together we soared through story after story. Together we learned to see life from new perspectives. You taught us to be creative and proud how we expect ourselves. The way to write our names, the way to draw our dreams and make them come true. You encourage us to make a day a masterpiece.
You practiced with us each problem or experiment, each swing or shot. And each time I made a mistake, you reminded me I was getting smarter. Every step of the way, you reminded us to set goals and make plans, and that's how I succeeded.
When life got scary, you were still there. I needed a teacher like you, with lessons that kept me focused, projects that let my imagination soar, and reminded me to breathe in and out, in and out.
You gave your time when you didn't have to, showing up at our games and recitals. You led us to volunteer. Watching you give back inspired us to give more.
Every day you created a safe place. You let us be curious and taught us how to ask questions. We felt confident to raise our hands. You saw my potential. I needed a teacher like you.
You showed your heart and made ours grow. You listened when no one else would. You taught us to connect with each other. You guided us to accept differences and value our own. We learned to think before we speak and act. We learned we can't take back what we say and do. We learned to listen first. We learned from watching you. You cared, you comforted, you challenged, and you let me be. I needed a teacher like you. You said I was smart, so I was. You said you believed in me, so I did too. You were a hero to me.
And I hope you know the world needs teachers, inspiring teachers, accepting teachers, loving teachers, teachers just like
Miss Yarwell, let us have fun in writing.
Miss Shermel, because she's helpful and she's also teach well and she's also nice and kind.
I love Miss Johnson because she gives me hugs every day. Miss Irvin, you're very nice and you're very sweet.
Miss Craig,
I like her hair because her hair is pretty.
Miss Shu is a good teacher. Miss Flo is so nice and sweet. Because I love you more than anything.
Crawford, because she is the best and she takes us out to the playground and she's good at math and she teaches us writing and she is nice. Miss Carricker because she let us play some math games. She does reading to us. She let us play football and soccer out here. And she is so sweet.
Miss Swinson.
Because she's wonderful.
And she makes people listen.
And she's funny. Miss Wagner, because she's very caring and she helps me solve problems. And she's very loving. Kyle, because she's awesome. She makes learning fun. And because she gives me hugs sometimes.
Miss Barnhart, because she's amazing, caring, and fun.
Miss Fur, because she is the best, and sometimes she don't give me blows when I should get a blow. And she lets us go out to recess sometimes before, and we don't have to do math.
Miss Howell, because she's kind and caring. She's loving and she takes care of us.
Miss Saxton, because she is the best. She's good at everything, and she makes learning fun.
Miss Power, because she's beautiful, creative, and nice.
Miss Reagan, because her sweet, kind, beautiful, and so cute.
Miss Workman, because she's sweet, kind, and helpful.
Miss Clutt, because she's super nice and gives us lots of chances for whatever we do. If we do something bad, she gives us like 4 or 5 chances.
Miss Hollenbach, she's nice and she helps us with lots of stuff, and she helps us and she gets us on the track. Bye.
Mr. Rutherford, because he's kind, respectful, and funny.
Mr. Darrell, because she's good at teaching class, and I'm thankful for that she was even my teacher because she had me since kindergarten, and I was very grateful for her to be in my school today because I love her just the way she is, and she helps me when I'm mad, and she always helped me when I always needed help, and she reminds me of someone I love. Miss Hurtsel, because she tries her best. She tries her best to check people out and process with them. She gets responsibility, and she's, even while she doesn't know about school, she's still learning like the others.
Miss Dennis is a kind-hearted teacher, and she's always loving to our students, and she helps them out a lot.
Miss Carney, because she's always kind and she keeps up with many people's tolerance, and she just makes sure everyone's okay. And
Miss Park is so much fun.
I like Miss Duke because she makes things fun in the classroom and doesn't just make us work, and she lets us play games while we're learning.
Miss Fisher is the best reading teacher in the world. I love her so much.
Miss Martin is a very good teacher. She's funny, kind, and she's nice, and she teaches us very well.
Miss Homan is the best math teacher I've ever had. I like Miss Cutler because she has a great personality, and she's rarely caring, and she's a great teacher, and I love her.
Miss Love is the greatest teacher that I ever had because she is always caring and always making sure everyone's okay, no matter what. I like Mr. Russell because he is loving and has a big heart.
I like Miss Tira Blanca because she's really creative and knows a lot of different languages.
I love Miss McCormick because she teaches me great.
I like Miss Johnston because she has a big heart and she's loving and caring and helping students. Miss McCaskill, you're the best music teacher. You've been teaching 4th grade about how to search Google safely and responsibly. And you've been teaching us about technology and how to work it safely. So now we ain't gotta worry about not doing something wrong.
Miss Dribby, you're a great art teacher because you always help us when we need help, and you always help us with the art, and you always want to display our art so people can see. Thank you for being an amazing art teacher. Have a wonderful day.
Miss Alma is a great teacher because she lets us do fun things in her room, and she is just a great teacher overall. Miss Capera is a great technology teacher because she helps us with technology problems, and she lets us do a lot of fun things. And thank you, Miss Capera. Miss Perkins because she does a lot of science activities and helps us with a lot of things that we need to, and she's really helpful when we get hurt. I like Miss Perkins. Neil, you are the best PE teacher I've ever had. You are right there with Mr. Laws, and you teach everybody a lot of PE and help. Thank you. Mr. Greg, I enjoy music with you because you help us learn music, and when I get home every single day, I do music. Thank you. Miss Robin is a wonderful teacher. She's so wonderful. Miss Brantley is the best teacher because she taught me that I can do hard things. Thank you, Miss Brantley.
Miss Hartzell has a great heart. She takes care of me every day, and she warms my heart every day. She's the best person I've ever got to know.
Miss Cassidy is so kind and patient, and she's my favorite teacher.
Miss Joy is a good teacher because when other people are sick, she helps us. She helps them. Miss Lambert is a good teacher because he'll always help people when them sometimes them want them gonna learn.
Hey, Miss Harwood, I think you're a great teacher because I've been learning about bridges right now. I've learned a lot of stuff. Like there are very long bridges and 4 main types. And also, I want to honor you for me being here for like 2 or 3 years in the AIG, and thank you for helping me whenever I needed it.
Miss Shackelford, you're a great teacher because you're respectful to others and you help them when they need help in reading and to spell words, and you're just very kind and respectful. Miss Thomas, thank you for helping me get better at my math.
Thank you, Miss Lawrence, for helping me on my speech.
Miss Pollard, you are the best teacher because you teach me lots of things, like seaweed is good for other animals, and for turtles, so seaweed can help turtles grow fast. We are best teacher.
Miss K is amazing.
Miss Thompson, I like Miss Thompson because her takes me to groups at her table, and we do popcorn, and we get to see if it's fake or real. Miss Hellman is a great teacher because she is very nice and very kind.
Miss Miller is the best. She does really good math, and she is funny. She's very funny, actually. She made me laugh every day. And she has a lot of good stuff. reading, math, even writing.